Hi artists, today I'm going to show you how to do our faster task for this week learning about op art, and that is going to be a way to use lines, colors, and that's about it. Lines and colors to make it look like you have a 3D hand on your paper. I know some of you might have done this before, but it's a pretty fun thing to kind of introduce optical illusions and op art. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay my hand down on my paper and I'm going to trace around it. Now when I trace, I like to make sure that my pencil is straight up and down and I'm just slowly following the outside edge of my hand, making sure that my pencil is touching the edge of my hand the whole time, but that I'm not drawing underneath of it, because otherwise you'll end up with a really weird looking hand. So there's my hand outlined in pencil. Definitely want to use pencil for this part because that way we're going to actually try to erase this later. So now you have a couple choices to make. You could do this next step in all black Sharpie or black marker. You could do this next step in alternating or complementary colors. So remember, complementary colors are directly across from each other on the color wheel. For example, I have yellow, orange, and blue, violet here. Or if you don't have access to any of those things, you could also use colored pencil and alternate colors, or you can just use a pencil for this whole exercise. I am going to use marker, and you can go directly to marker with this. You do not need to draw it in pencil. In fact, I would maybe recommend that you don't. So here's what I'm going to do. Start drawing a line, and I'm using the side of my marker so it's a nice bold line. Then when I get to the edge of my hand, I'm going to bounce that line up like I'm curving it, then go straight across, bounce, and go to the edge of the paper. So for mine, because I'm doing two different colors, I'm just going to leave a space in between that's about the width of the other marker. And sometimes things are going to be weird, like what that just happened. I'm going to go to the edge of my page. I'm not super worried about my lines being exactly the same width the whole way. I'm more concerned about how close together they are. The way that op art works is by having about equal amounts of positive space and negative space. So equal amounts of black and white, equal amounts of your two colors that you choose, all of those things. So you kind of get the idea here. I'm going to go ahead and go into time lapse so you can see how this shapes up pretty quickly. I have tried to fill in all of the white space and have about equal amounts of my blue violet and my yellow orange, which are of course complementary colors. Places here where I can still see my pencil, I'm going to try to go back in and erase that because we want the sort of 3D illusion to show you the hand, not an outline. Do not outline these anymore. In fact, try to get rid of those outlines. So there we are. There is my hand, but kind of 3D looking. Hope you had fun with this. I will see you on Wednesday to teach you about our master task. Bye.